Hey girl, hey, happy new year. This is my first video of 2016, which is so exciting. I only have a couple days left in the United States before I take off on my grand adventure around the world when I study abroad on semester at sea, and I'm gonna have a whole video. My next video on this channel will be an entire video like talking about the program and answering questions and things like that and clearing up all the what the heck is happening kind of questions that you guys probably have. I wanted to film a packing video because I've been getting so many questions, and I was surprised by like the amount of people who are interested in watching me pack and things like that and wondering how I'm doing it. So packing for 4 months is quite a challenge, I must say. I have never had to do that. I've definitely done a lot of research, watched videos, you know, read the semester at sea recommended packing lists and read blogs of people who've done it before and their suggested packing lists. So overall, the bags I'm bringing those two duffels, a big like kind of overnight hiking kind of backpack, and then I'm just bringing like a regular little purse. You can only bring 2 suitcases, but they recommend using duffel bags, so I'm using collapsible big duffel bags that roll. My family luckily has done a lot of traveling in the past, and my parents have a lot of things that I can reuse and borrow from them. So one of the duffels was actually a bag we've had for a long time. I think it's REI. The brand is Ricardo. The other duffel is very similar. It's not as high quality and it's not as big. I just got it at Target right before I left California where I go to school. And it's pretty good though. It's a good size. A big hiking backpack. I can show you, it's right here. It's so sturdy, so padded. It's like such a high quality bag. I'm so lucky that my parents already had this. Kristee by Kiva Design. I'm using this as my like carry-on bag onto the bus to go to the ship when I'm in California. I'll just probably put my purse inside this because it's so huge. So I'll just have the 2 duffels in this backpack. Instead of using like an external duffel bag or something for overnight trips in countries when we dock the ship, I'm gonna use this because it's so big and like easy to distribute the weight on your back and everything. Basically, wherever you could imagine, there's straps and handles and padded mesh and pockets and this and that and everything you would possibly need in a backpack. My strategy for this packing trip is bags inside of bags. Because I have such like little space, I wanted to organize within it as much as I possibly could. This little Eddie Bauer Rip Pack traveler pack. So this is actually a backpack in itself, and this isn't a case for it, it's part of the backpack. You unzip it and it literally unfolds to be a full backpack. So this is definitely smaller than the big hiking backpack, and this is going to be more of a day backpack. So if I am staying on the ship but I just want to go into the city for the day with friends or something, I'll use this because then I can take more things than just my purse. So this is the in-between bag where if I want to bring like a scarf or something, if I'm going into a temple, I can throw that in here, a jacket if it's going to get cold at night. So in the bottom of the first one, I just showed you that backpack I have, and then under that I have a little Kate Spade pouch of pencils and pens and school supplies because I am taking classes on the ship. Next to it is this little floral toiletry bag. This is by Kristee, which is a British brand. I got it a couple years back. It opens up, it's clear on both sides, zipped in, and I have things like body spray, deodorant, hair products. It's a 10 mini, and then body lotion and hand lotion in here. And then I have this giant packing cube. This is all food slash snacks. You know, obviously they feed us, they have meals on the ship, but if I want to stay in country, you know, I'm not gonna be able to take food off the ship. So what I was recommended a lot by all these sites and blogs that I was visiting was saying like bring a lot of snacks, more than you think you'll need, because it is a long time. It's 4 months. You're gonna get sick of the ship food, so you might want to grab like a granola bar before you head to class in case you don't want to go to breakfast, or you know, things like that. Things that you would normally have snacks in your dorm room in college normally, but this time you're stuck on a ship, so you can't run to the store and go buy some. So this was especially important for me because I have a very severe nut allergy. I can't eat peanuts or any kind of tree nuts. That's like probably the thing I'm most scared for about traveling, is especially in Southeast Asia and some of the places I'm going, they use nuts in so many dishes, and not only is it hard to tell by looking at things or reading things, the language barrier is gonna make it really hard for me to talk to them and be like, I will die if I eat this. Like, is it in the food, you know? And they might think I'm just referring to peanuts when there's actually cashews in it, and they're like, oh, it's fine, but then it's not. So it's just like this whole ordeal that I'm pretty scared about. I am bringing EpiPens just in case, but For that purpose, I wanted to bring a lot of snacks, especially for me if I just didn't feel comfortable eating in a restaurant where my friends were eating. I would have something to eat to hold me over before I could eat on the ship, or find somewhere where I could eat. As much as I would love to like throw myself into the culture and try all their foods and not be afraid of it, like my health is kind of important, especially when you're in a foreign country and you don't want to have to deal with their hospitals. That's why this thing is packed so full. It's mostly like Special K bars. Those are like the only really bars I could find that didn't have even traces of nuts. Next in there is, I just have a 3-subject notebook. I don't usually fill up notebooks even at home, and I feel like I'm going to be using my computer a lot for notes. A loose leaf paper folder. All of my textbooks are ebooks luckily, so I don't have to take up space packing those or worry about them. And then underneath that I have a really nice, I don't know if this is like a packing cube, it's just kind of a convenient packing thing. Where I have all my shower stuff, so I have shampoo, conditioner, shaving stuff, and body wash and razor. And then obviously for 4 months, you might not find the right brand of tampons or things that you want to use once a month. So I would recommend bringing your own in enough of them. The other duffel for the bottom, this is another packing cube. Same style, Eagle Creek. This one is it's only one-sided and it's very, very full, so I don't want to open it here, but I opened it on camera in the other clip. This is basically every necessity, travel size, miscellaneous, laundry, sewing kit, worst case scenario kind of stuff. This is just all miscellaneous things. Over-the-counter meds like Advil. What's that stuff called? Dramamine for motion sickness. I really don't think I'm gonna get seasick at all because I've never been motion sick in my life. My mom thinks otherwise, so we'll see, Paula. This next thing is a tri-fold little toiletry organizer. My dad got me this TBT to the first Vlogmas I ever did in 2012. My dad got me this as an early Christmas present for when I went to New York with Lindsay. That was the best trip ever for Christmas. I use this for every single trip, no fail, without fail. There's a little pouch up here where I'm gonna keep bobby pins and hair ties and stuff. And then in here, I haven't packed yet, but I'm just gonna put jewelry. I'm not bringing very much. I hardly ever wear jewelry. And then down here, this is removable by Velcro, and it's a clear pouch where I'm keeping all of my face wash, Clarisonic, moisturizers, and that kind of stuff. This is nice because it has a hook, so I'll just hook it over the door, on a hook on the door or something. For shoes, I'm not bringing anything fancy. I'm just bringing some light black strappy sandals, my little black booties. I think I'm gonna wear these to the ship because they're the biggest ones. I'm taking my white low top Converse. They're the new ones, so they're super comfy in the bottom, so that's good for a lot of walking. I'm bringing just some cheap white Old Navy flip-flops to wear around the pool on the ship. And then I'm just bringing my black Birkenstocks. And also not pictured in this video because they're in the wash right now, but they're just Nikes, shoes for doing a lot of walking, hiking, working out, all the activity. On the sides of the first duffel, I just have bras in one and underwear and socks in the other, and these little white mesh things that make it really easy to find things and organize them. Packing in the main compartment actually went so well for me. It was really easy to think, okay, have I worn this in the last 3 months? Will I wear it at all? It's nice if you limit yourself first and then pick what's most important to you. Like I would use packing lists where it said 6 tops, and then I would just force myself to pick like the best 6 tops, because then you prioritize what you'll actually wear and what's most important to you. So that's what I did. I went pretty true to the Her packing list for semester at sea. I'll link it down below. Kind of like adapted a little bit for me. Personally, my wardrobe is very much like a lot of black, a decent amount of gray, dark gray, and then a little bit of light pink or mauve. So that's kind of what my packing looks like. We rolled up my clothes so they would, you know, compact more, and working our way up like heavier clothes towards the bottom usually, and then finally ending with like t-shirts and lightweight things at the top. I fit all of my clothes except for a jacket into one duffel. If I can do it, you can do it. My packing is not like completely 100% finalized. I'm still gonna wash some of my clothes, so I might not end up keeping all of my clothes in one duffel even though they fit as of now. I think I'm just gonna put like a jacket or two and then snacks in the other one. I don't mind having empty space because that means that I'll have more room for souvenirs. I also have my selfie stick. I got this for Christmas and I'm gonna use it to film with my GoPro and my vlogging camera and all that. It was excited. Also in there I have this little bag. This is, I don't know the brand, maybe Coleman. All extra electronics and cords and chargers here. I'm bringing 2 hard drives just because sometimes on a ship the vibrations can crash hard drives, I've heard, so I'm kind of scared. One of them is my time machine on my Mac, so my entire laptop is backed up onto it, and then the other one is blank right now, but what I'm gonna do is put all my pictures and videos that I take on the trip onto this hard drive as well as my computer, so they're in 2 places. In this like stretchy pouch in here, I will be putting my laptop and charger. Since I'm staying overnight in San Diego before I get on the ship, I'll probably put my outfit, my change of clothes in here. My makeup bag's going at the bottom. This is my makeup bag. It was sent to me by Benefit a couple years ago. Love you guys. And it fits everything. My brushes are in here too. And on top of that, I have this guy. This is huge. All my medication and prescription medication. You have to get all the prescription medication that you're going to need for the next 4 months ahead of time, because you're not going to have a pharmacy there that you can trust to have the same things. I take an asthma rescue inhaler. There's 2 in here, and a nightly inhaler to prevent my asthma. I also have DEET mosquito spray because malaria is a thing. Malaria pills. That's gonna go on top of this in the main section of the backpack. I could probably fit my whole purse just in the front pouch. So yeah, I'll probably just have last minute things in there, things that I access a lot. And a water bottle for sure on the side. I will for sure link a couple helpful packing lists. If you're going on semester at sea and you're watching this, like, I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for myself too, because as of now, I haven't done it yet. I just kind of didn't really include my everyday things that are gonna be in my purse, but like my phone I'm bringing, but I'm not using cellular data. I'm just gonna use Wi-Fi if I find it. And then my camera, I'm bringing my G7X, which is my vlogging camera, and it takes really good pictures too. So I'm not gonna bring a DSLR, which is what I'm filming on, my vlogging camera, and my GoPro. And that's all I'm gonna use to document the whole 4 months. But I have adapters for the plugs on the ship and plugs in country. I think I've talked for long enough. This video is so long and I'm sorry, but I hope it was helpful for you guys. And even if you're not going on a trip and you just wanted to watch what the heck I'm packing, because I think packing videos are pretty fun to watch, I hope you enjoy. Give it a thumbs up. Just cause. Happy 2016 when you're watching this. I'm so excited for the new year and so excited for my adventures, and so crazy to think that when I'm gone and then come back in a few months and watch this over, I'll be like, wow, you had no idea what you were in for. But like, time is weird like that. I love you guys. Happy New Year, and I'll see you later.